So working from the point back into the middle, again, is just half stitches. That's all we are doing. Half stitches and tension. Half stitch, tension. And if you use two contrasting colours like I've done here, you will see it creates this very pretty speckly effect with the different colours there. Okay, now pop in our pin. Find a pin that works. Push up our bead. And then these ones in the middle are going to go twist, 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 round the pin, twist, 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 back. Exactly as we did before. So just pull it, put it around the pin and then go back. And then with that bead up there, we're just going to join in and plait to here. And we're going to carry on doing this all the way around until we get back to here, which is the last twisted pair into the middle. So plait, join, plait, twist into middle. Plait, join, plait, twist into middle, all the way around until you get to this penultimate pinhole just here. And I will see you back here in just a moment. So we have worked all the way around. We've done all our plaits, we've added all our beads, and we've come to the final twist to the center and back again. Now this one is very slightly different because we're going to join all these loops together. At the moment they're individual loops, and if you took this pin out here, they would all just flop about and not be nicely joined. So with this last twist into the center, we're going to take one of the threads and bring it through all the loops, like so. So we're just twisting into the center, like we would normally. Now instead of going around the pin and working back, what we're going to do is lengthen one of our threads. I'm using the Pearly 8 one. And we're going to take our crochet hook. So it's just a normal crochet hook, nothing exciting. And what we're going to do is we're going to go weave this long thread in and out of the loops one by one. So I go under the first one and over the second one of each loop and pull that through. So I've got my loop, pull my loop out the way, under, over, pull that through, and you do that all the way around. Under, over, sometimes it can be a little tricky to push it through. Persevere, you'll get there. I'm just going to move the pillow around. So we've gone through that one, so we're doing this one. So under, over, pull it through, under, over, pull it through, and we're back to where we began. So let's bring this back. Move things around so they're not in the way. And then you just need to go back to where we were. Now we have this nice long loop that is all the way around the other loops in here. As you can see, it makes a circle all the way around. We're just back to the beginning. Let's just untwist this one. Okay, so with this loop that we had, you need to add the bobbin through the loop. So it's like a sewing but with the same bobbin, and if you just pull that one makes a really nice loop all the way around. And now we're just twisting all the way back. Just tighten that one up a bit. And then we're just going to do exactly the same. We've got our bead here. We're just going to go all the way to the end, sew off here into the ring, and that's your pattern finished. So let's go ahead and do that. So all the way to the end, just half stitch all the way to the end, and then we're just going to sew into the point that we had at the beginning. So we're just going to lift that pin slightly. There's a couple of ways you can do this. You can sew it into the ring next to it, you can sew it into the plait, or you can sew it into the loop on the ring. It's entirely up to you which way you've done it, where your pinholes are, how much thread you have left. Any one of those will be fine. You can go under and pull it through, whichever way makes it easier for you. Let me take my pin out. I'm going to go wherever I can get this one in. Through there. That's through the metallic. I don't trust the metallic to hold that well, so I'm going to try and go through the pearly. If it will let me. There we go. Let's make that a little bit longer for loop purposes. Now I can put my pin back in to stop it moving too far away. And then again, all the bobbins in order. So 1, 2, and 3. And then just pull that one to tighten. Okay, you have now finished your star. What you can do now depends on what you want to do next. So with this particular one, I'm just going to make the hanging thread. So literally split your bobbins into 2 and just twist right over left until you have enough twisted thread to make the loops. That's all we're doing. When you have enough, you're just going to cut them off without letting go because they'll untwist. Just tie an overhand knot. and that will keep those threads nice and twisted. That gives you your hanging loop. There, like that. And now we're going to take out the pins. So we'll take out these side ones first. Doesn't matter which way you take these out, whether you've already taken them out. It doesn't matter if you use glass-headed pins, normal brass pins, whatever you're using will be fine for this. This is not an heirloom piece of lace. This is a fun little project for Christmas. Add some bling, add some sparkle. Some little beads. And then take the ones out from the outside. If you want to be doubly sure that your twists will be even along here, when you put your one thread all the way around and pull it through the loop, pull the other bobbin of that partner through the loop as well. So in this case it will be the white one and the black one that will be going through. And there you have it. I'll move that down so you can see. There's your bobbin lace star and its pattern. So hopefully yours looks very similar to that one, depending on which thread you've used, which beads you've used, whether you've used beads or not, how many points you've used. That is your basic star with beads. Please post on my Instagram, my Facebook, YouTube comments, any questions, any queries, any advice that you need, and also let me know your makes. I'm really excited to see people that are trying out my patterns, trying out the stitches, and any extra things I will link in the description, like where the video is of the half stitch if you need a refresher on that one, plus anything else that comes up. So again, if you like this channel, please like, subscribe, notify, press that bell, and you should be getting some more videos soon. Thank you and Merry Christmas to everybody.